2023 on EA Sports.
Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
They run out of the gun with Swift. Taken down at the 42. Well, this really an interesting matchup here in Week 1. Of course, you got the Super Bowl 52 rematch to talk about. No Nick Foles or Tom Brady on the field today, but for the Eagles, it's been a long wait to get back at it again since the loss to the Chiefs back in February.
Yeah, no Zach Ertz. Was it a touchdown? Was it not a touchdown? In New England, they're still upset over that call. But, hey, this game is going to be a blast because the Eagles, they didn't feel like they put enough pressure on the quarterback in the Super Bowl. They want to really get after him in this one.
Hurts finding Smith for the Philly first.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Yeah, 1 for 1. A lot more to go.
But first down, Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Swift going to try up the middle. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Hurts.
Steps away to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Watkins. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A good pickup there, a 22.
First and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. Swift is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown.
Excellent start there. First drive of the season, big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hit 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
He's into space past the 15.
As he'll take it all the way up to the 20-yard line.
Now 2nd and 5.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. On 1st and 10, Cunningham. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
A first down carry by Elliott. Despite the heavy running, he'll be hit and drop shy of the 45.
Nolan Smith, a late first-round pick, in on the tackle.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Second and 5.
Off play action, it's Cunningham.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry, and it's 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Cunningham to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Elliott going to get it again on second down.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
On first down, it's Cunningham. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
A nice throw right there. And these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave. Embrace it. Go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's third down and inches.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. We ain't beginning to turn you up. Don't get nervous.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here comes third and about a foot.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They give it off here to the tight end. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now Elliott. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Ezekiel Elliott. A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Pats go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Quick slant here to Smith.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
Room here to run. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Eluding the pressure right. This will be caught by Brown. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Now a 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Swift.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Escaping the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal.
This will be spotted at the 20, so it's a 30-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes, and we got a few for 2020.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. Understandable, we're going to see some of this first game of the year and a penalty.
Yeah, we are, and don't forget the emotion of it all as well. I mean, they've been building to this crescendo the entire offseason, so we may see some of this in the early part of the game.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now Hurts going to move him around.
They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Give him 16 yards on the play, and that'll make this a second down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
And they'll get him down right about the 20. They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Flushed out right. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. Here's Swift.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Good work there, holding them out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Sermon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Elliott on for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score Eagles 17, Patriots 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Cunningham. He's got his tight end, Anthony Firkser.
And he'll wind up picking up about 4, as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
Ready. Cowboy 80. 52's the Mike. Watch Mike. 18 Rattler. Ready.
On 2nd down, here's Cunningham. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. On 3rd down, Elliott. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. A play fake. Now Cunningham. Rolling to his left. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Cunningham looking to throw. Open man here, the tight end Henry. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Elliott is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Cunningham. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown, Patriots. Mike Gesicki as the 1st half is winding down.
And the Patriots are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the 1st half. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie, because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And with decent starting field position, they're maybe only a couple completions away from field goal range. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Sliding out of the pocket.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
2nd down, here's Hurts.
Got a man, it's Brown.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards.
This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Now Cunningham.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Mike 17, and let's get this. 60 Eagles. Top low 18.
Now Cunningham. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A gain of 22.
A nice completion there for the first down. And Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team run the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day one.
They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
Now a first down throw, Cunningham. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Cunningham from the gun. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. The Patriots send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. That'll go in the books as just a 16-yard punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over first and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
Hurts.
He's got Smith here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. It's Brown.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback?
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Back to throw here. He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 14-yard touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
This taken in at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Throwing again. Cunningham. On the right side, open is Gesicki. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
19 tight.
Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this will be down just on the other side of midfield. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
They'll start on the ground with Swift.
Fights him off. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Escaping the pressure right. He finds his man, complete. That's Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
How many times do we say in this game is speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed.
Open man, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown. Devontae Smith
Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Eagles are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
10th carry now for Elliott. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
Now 2nd and 3.
Back to throw. Cunningham.
A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Push him back. Mike 41, Mike 41. 70 Timberwolf. Check, crunch. Mustang 19.
Looking to throw. Cunningham. Now a short one to Gesicki. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
On 4th down, Cunningham.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
They'll look to throw again. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Back to throw again.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Elliott, toss right. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
To throw on second down, Cunningham. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up, loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
They'll run right here with Swift.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. It's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
Charles, a well-drawn-up play, beautifully executed, and look at the scoreboard and where we're at in the second half. They are on their way to a 1-0 start to this season.
Exactly what every team in the league dreams of, winning your season opener, getting off to that good start, and building confidence for the rest of the season.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now. Take the Lions. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
52 is the mic right here over there.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Go. 52 is the mic.
Throwing to start the drive. Cunningham. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
On the handoff, this is Swift.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal.
They run out of the gun with Swift.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Hey, look, 48. Look, hey, we're going to make the 48 right now. Let's go. Take
And they'll run with Sermon.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. The holding penalty, that puts them in an unenviable spot here as they try again on 3rd and goal.
19 Wyatt.
They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Patriots are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
What a stand there defensively. They force the 3rd and goal, force them into what they think will be a passing situation, and then they make sure to lock up all the receivers and come away with the interception. Sounds simple, but that was really well done.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw. And they're under 200 yards passing for the game. So they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
To throw from his end zone, Cunningham. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. 22 yards there, a 1st down. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
2nd and 6.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
I think this is what this game's become now. Just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw. Cunningham. A leap, and he's got it. He got it.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Trap 60, trap 60.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Out route, and this is Henry with a catch.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. You got the big lead defensively.
willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Cunningham to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Flushed out right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll start by running the option to the right. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Juwan Bentley was the one who found his way through and finished off that play. Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
63.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right. He finds his man complete. That's Brown.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to him. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Throwing is Hurts.
They'll roll him out right. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for 1st downs instead of airing it out.
And they're going to get him. They bring it down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0.